Hello, Joe here from Way Scarff Way. Today we're going to talk about this awesome 2020 Ram 1500. This is the Bighorn quad cab two-wheel drive that we have for sale. We recently took this one in on trade. Some of our nicest pre-owned vehicles coming on trade, and this Ram is no exception. And obviously, you know, some people think about four-wheel drive, some people think about two-wheel drive when getting their next vehicle or a pickup truck. Well, why would you prefer a two-wheel drive version of the Ram versus a four-wheel drive? Well, first and foremost, in our mild climate here in the Pacific Northwest, if you live in the Seattle-Tacoma area, as you know, we don't get much snow, so most people really don't need a four-wheel drive. This still has a great traction control system and all that stuff, a great traction stability control system. So unless you plan on driving over those snowy winter passes, you plan on doing four-wheeling, you'll be just fine with two-wheel drive. And honestly, just by looking at it, you really can't tell the difference between a four-wheel drive and two-wheel drive just by looking at it. So one of the benefits of a two-wheel drive versus a four-wheel drive, it's going to be a lower price point versus a comparable four-wheel drive. A four-wheel drive would be thousands more. You're going to get a little bit better gas mileage since you don't have the drag of a four-wheel drive system to take away fuel efficiency. So this is going to get a couple miles per gallon better than the comparable four-wheel drive. And you have lower maintenance costs. You don't have to worry about servicing that four-wheel drive system. You don't have to worry about servicing those differentials. So it'll be a little bit less money to service. So obviously it's up to you. And you know, you have to figure out your lifestyle, but for a lot of people, this would work out fantastic. Like I said, if you live in the Seattle-Tacoma area. Very nicely equipped with features with the Bighorn package. We have the original sticker on this one. The MSRP was $43,210. This one features that awesome 5.7 liter Hemi V8. Pumps out close to 400 horsepower, matched to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This one is a Bighorn Level 1 equipment group that was $1,200, bundling in lots of great features like an upgraded 8.4-inch touchscreen display. You have Apple CarPlay. You have a Class 4 receiver hitch, upgraded 3.5-inch center cluster, exterior mirrors with supplemental signals. You have Google Android Auto, 4-way power lumbar adjustable driver's seat, 8-way power driver's seat, power adjustable pedals, power folding mirrors, rear power sliding window, rear window defroster. This one also has a 3.92 rear axle ratio. That was $95. The anti-spin differential, that was $495. Upgrading to the 5.7 liter Hemi V8 with multi-displacement technology, that was $1,495, giving you a larger 26-gallon fuel tank. So the way the multi-displacement technology works is when you're kind of cruising along, you don't need full V8 power. It can actually shut down a few banks of the cylinders, turning it into a smaller engine, turning it into, I think, a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder, consuming less gas. And then when obviously you need the full power, then once you dip into the throttle a little bit more, the car can tell, and it will fire up all those cylinders. Works seamlessly, works fantastic. They've been using this multi-displacement technology for quite a while on Ram and other products, and it works fantastic. This one has pretty low mileage for 2020, only 24,983 miles. Most people average 10, 12, 15,000 miles a year, so a lot of 2020s are going to have a lot more miles. There's a fantastic upgraded infotainment system. We have a rear parking camera. And man, oh man, that exhaust system sounds nice, but I gotta shut it off because I'm in my photo booth. I don't want to gas myself. Too dark to do videos outside like I normally do, where I could rev that engine so you can hear some of that V8 music, but it sounds really nice, as you can hear. And you can find out more once you get behind the wheel and take it for a drive. This one has 3 across seating in the front, 3 across in the back, so you can sit a total of 6 people. You have this nice center console. And then when you need to set that extra person, just flip it up just like that, and then you have room for 6 people. Nice leather up steering wheel, nice gauge cluster. The Ram is very popular with the automotive press. They give it high grades for really nice interior fit and finish and great styling on the inside and outside. Us being Ford, we all know that the F-Series is the #1 light-duty full-size pickup truck, so Chevy and Ram, they're always kind of nipping at Ford's heels, trying to give them a one-up as best they can to try to get that #1 spot. Obviously, they didn't get the #1 spot in 2020, but they still got very high grades from the automotive press. A very, very well-liked vehicle by the automotive press. Nice aftermarket wheel and tire package, and we can see we have a ton of tread on these tires. It'll be quite a while before you have to worry about tires. We have nice side steps. Really nice color combination. This thing's in really nice shape inside and out with such low miles. With the Bighorn package, you got lots of bling, lots of bright chrome accents on the exterior. Then we have the 5.7 liter Hemi logo. Nice clean engine compartment, which you'd expect on a low mileage vehicle. And it looks like we have an aftermarket intake on it as well. That will give you probably a few extra horsepower, maybe a teeny bit better fuel efficiency, and it will make the engine sound all that much better. And if you want to put it back to stock, we still have the original airbox as well. We have a soft tonneau cover. As mentioned, we have the Class 4 receiver hitch. And with the Bighorn package, we have more chrome on the back. Nice dual X-ing exhaust system that looks good and sounds fantastic. And this one also has a nice composite bed liner as well. Well, there you have it, a beautiful example of a 2020 Ram Bighorn two-wheel drive. Looks like a four-wheel drive, but this one's two-wheel drive. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video, and have a wonderful day.